What's up, all you legends? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're looking at the top 15 Mew cards.
It's crazy.
There are so many cool Mew cards out there. Is Mew your favorite Pokemon? Or let me know in the comments who your favorite Pokemon is.
There can be only one.
I'll be really happy to make a video showcasing some of the coolest cards of your favorite Pokemon. Also helps me learn the cards. Without further ado, let's have a look at these awesome Mew cards.
Today's weather report is brought to you by the letter C. And also, Pokemon Cards!
Our first Mew at number 15 is an XY promo. We have the Mew XY 192. And out of all the regular hollow-looking cards or promo cards, this artwork definitely is one of my favorites. It's just so whimsical and clean. It's a really beautiful card, and it's only sitting at $15 currently. I think this is a super underrated promo card, and definitely one of the more beautiful artworks for regular holo cards. At number 14, I've got a little bit of a hot take. Let me know if you agree. We've got the 151 UPC promos. We've got the pink promo on the left. The artwork is crazy. It's a textured card. And on the right, we've got the metal Mew card. There's only, I think, 6 metal cards in existence, and they're unique to English. They're both dirt cheap. I think they're gonna spark up in price as soon as the 151 UPCs dry out. I think it's a great time to pick up multiple copies of these cards. Next up, we have a super underrated card. I think this one's flying under the radar a bit, but we have the Mew V Full Art from Fusion Strike. The colors in the background of this card really just look beautiful. It makes the card really pop and stand out. Fusion Strike does have tough pull rates. It's a large set. There was all the controversy about Fusion Strike pulls, and this card is only sitting at around $8 for such a beautiful card. It's an easy decision to pick this one up. Up next, we've got another XY promo, Mew XY 110. There are a lot of Mew promo cards in this list. It just happens that they made a lot of cool Mew promo cards. And this is a full art. It's not textured, but it's got a beautiful background and beautiful scenery in the back of the card. Mew looks adorable, holding a little flower. And I think this card has steadily increased over time, and I think it will continue to do so. At only $20, this is really a cool pickup if you are a Mew collector. We have to give Crown Zenith some love. Crown Zenith has some of the most beautiful cards that have come out lately. And is this the most beautiful Mew artwork? I think it possibly could be. Just strictly artwork-wise, this card is amazing. We've got the Mew GG card from the Galarian Gallery. And how cheap is it? It's only $6 currently. Why wouldn't you pick this card up? Crown Zenith was reprinted to the ground, so prices are dropping across the board. And this card definitely is a must-have. We have made it to the 10th spot, and we've got something a little bit different here in our list. On the left, we've got the Gold Secret Rare Mew from Celebrations. This card is stunning. It was really hard to pull from the set, and it's really hard to find celebrations at the moment. It's rocketed up in price for sealed product. And on the right, we've got the Rainbow Mew, which I think is one of the most beautiful rainbow cards out. A lot of people are on the fence about rainbow cards, but I think this Mew really nails it. Awesome card. We can't have a list without showcasing some of the alt arts. In Fusion Strike is known as the Mew set, but there's the Mew V alternate art and the Mew VMAX alternate art. Let me know which one you think is better. I definitely think the Mew V is better in my opinion. The Mew VMAX alternate art is just a bit all over the place. They both are kind of in that way. I don't think they are the best. They could have made a lot better artwork for Mew, but I think this alt art is really cool. There's some cool Pokemon in the background. The Shining Mew definitely had to make our list. We've got the Shining Mew from Shining Legends. Shining Legends was an awesome set in its era. It's got some amazing cards. And the Shining Pokemon, if I had to compare them to modern cards, are almost like the Radiant cards. The Pokemon itself is a bit textured, but the background isn't. And this card is sitting at $36. All the Shining Pokemon cards are steadily increasing in price, so now might be a great time to pick some of them up. Some of them are still quite cheap, like the Arceus. A lot of you are probably not familiar with this card. That's why I'm showing you so you can see some of these older gems. We've got a Mew card that is a fire type. Yeah, that's right, a fire type. I think it's the only fire type Mew card that has been made. And this was a Pop Series card from the Pop Series 5. So it was a really limited small set. It was number 3 of 17 cards. And this is currently sitting at $44, so it is quite pricey, but such a unique gem to have in your collection. This one comes from the latest set, Poldean Fates. We've got the Mew EX Special Illustration Rare or Special Art Rare, and this card is doing really well. However, I do feel it is going to drop in price a lot. The set is still fairly new. Currently, it's sitting at around $125, which is super expensive. I do think this card is going to drop to around $80, honestly. I don't see it being a $100 card just yet, but we'll see where the movements go in time to come. We've made it to the top 5. There are some awesome cards on the way, so stay tuned. We've got the Mew X, the Radiant Collection, number 24 of 25, and this card is from Legendary Treasures, currently sitting at $40. It's quite pricey, but this is one of the most unique looking Mew cards out there. That's what I think is the major push of this card. It's a full art, but it's so unique with the background and the huge Mew on the card. When it comes to uniqueness, this card is a 10 out of 10. It stands out against anything. At number 4, we've got another XY promo. We've got the Mew EX. And although I don't like the regular EX cards, the older Full Art EX cards are amazing. Look at the colors of the background in this card. The gold accents really gives it a premium feel, and the black borders are sick. I think a lot of people are sleeping on the older Full Art EX cards. A lot of them are still quite cheap, but they are rising. Pay attention to the old Full Art EX cards. There are some gems. In the third position, we have my personal favorite Mew card ever. we've got the Ancient Mew promo. I think there are 3 versions or varieties of this. This is the more expensive Japanese promo. It's currently sitting at $84. There is a cheaper version, which is at around $40. And I actually like the cheaper version card more. I like the hollow foil of the cheaper version. But Ancient Mew is so unique. There's no other card like it in Pokemon. The back of the card is unique to this card. There's no other card with that background. It's a banger. At number 2, we've got another Mew EX Full Art card, and this one is from Dragons Exalted. It's sitting at $105, and the reason why this one is so high on the list is because it is an older set and it was super hard to pull, and Dragons Exalted was not printed much at all, so this is a rare card to find. And the background of this card is so colorful. It's got the gold accents again and the black borders. This is a classic card to have in your collection. Drum roll, please. At number 1, we've got the Mew Gold Star. Of course, the Gold Stars are so rare, they're so awesome, and this one is from Delta Species. It was the last card in the set, secret rare, 101 of 101, and this card is sitting at a whopping $655. Can you believe it? Almost $700 for a piece of cardboard, but this card is super rare, super hard to find, and if you get this card in a 10, you will be smiling. And it's game time.
Yes! I like it.
It's time to play our usual Who's That Pokemon game, where I'll be showing you 2 uncommon Pokemon to test your knowledge. If you know who these 2 Pokemon are, please write your answers down in the comments below. And let's get to it.
Who's that Pokemon?
And another one.
Who's that Pokemon?
I'll catch you on the flippity flip. Bye.